welcome back to my channel. My name is Miata. I am a certified life coach, and here we empower ourselves, grow, and we sparkle on purpose. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. If you are new here, babe, please like, comment, and subscribe to Sparkle on Purpose. And if you are a returning subscriber, hello, welcome back. Y'all know what it's all about. We dropping gems over here. We are sparkling. We are empowering to be our best selves. So, as you can tell, today, the title of the video, we're going to be talking about titles. Like, putting a title on something, giving somebody a title, like, how does that truly, like, I don't know. Like, it just, let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it. For me, when I give somebody a title, just as myself as an example, when I give somebody a title, I used to have expectations for this person to do whatever it is that this title that I've given you. So as a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you have a title, so that leads to having expectations of, you know, doing this, showing me affection, taking me out to eat, listening to my problems, you know, all of these things that we give under these titles because we feel like, okay, this person is supposed to do this, or they're supposed to do that, you know, and it brings a lot of frustration to some certain situations because some people don't withhold their title. So then title goes down to mistrust, and then mistrust goes down to, you know, disloyalty. So there's a line of things that can happen when you give somebody a title. But if you notice, like me personally, I've had people in my life without titles just to say, okay, they're not a friend, or we're not in a relationship, but we're vibing. You know, it flows easily. It flows more, you know, it flows better because I'm not expecting you to do anything. You know what I mean? And I think putting expectations on people with certain titles is it's a distress for yourself. It's a distress for the other person. So with that being said, you know, even another example, y'all know I love giving examples. With a job, you know what I mean? If I go and apply for a specific job that I see on Indeed and I look at the job descriptions, you know, I have to know in myself that I can withhold that job description and that I can, you know, be that person to fulfill that position that they're looking for. That also goes with having confidence in myself, knowing myself, giving a little bit more of myself with vulnerability, with communication. If I don't know something, if I don't understand something, because I'm going to get the training. Once I go into that job, they're going to train me on their system. They're going to train me on whatever it is, how they flow with whatever, you know, like at a clinic, if you're working at a clinic, you know, their flow of things. So same with relationships, same with people, you know what I mean? There is a system. We're all built on systems, childhood systems, our mind systems, body systems. We're all built on systems. So when someone comes into your life and they are showing some type of attraction towards you, whether it's sexual, whether it's mental, then you withhold that expectation of, okay, I know myself, I know what I need. We look at our needs, you know, and our wants to say, okay, this person is showing confidence and, you know, really loving me, so let me give them a chance, you know. But 9 times out of 10, sometimes that is done at the beginning. So that title is put on them when they're showing something that we want or that we need. So we give them that title. And then as soon as something goes wrong or as soon as a need is not met, then it's just like, oh, I don't think this is working out. Oh, I got into my character right there. I don't think this is working out, John. Okay. But, you know, that's how it goes. I don't think this is working out, or the arguments start, the assumptions start, all of these things start, and that other person is confused, or you're confused on whether or not, you want to do this anymore. And so when you give a person a title, you have to not understand that you have to understand at first, this person may do what I want them to do, or may do something to fulfill something inside of me, or they may not. You know what I mean? But your impression of a person shows them what you're willing to give, or what you're willing to do in their life, or, in their business, or in a friendship, and when you share a connection with somebody, and we share all different types of connections, spiritual, mental, sexual, physical, whatever the case may be, somebody is contributing something in your life, and you're giving them that title, like, oh, that's my side chick, you know what I mean? Because such and such not good in the bed over here, but I got, my little thing over here that is able to, do what she needs to do. So you give her that side chick title, which is a different stimulation than what you may be getting at home. That's a subject for another day. But, I'm just throwing out real reality examples of things that people give titles to, or, people do to get the fulfillment that they need. But in order to be grounded, you have to be grounded in yourself. You have to give yourself a specific title to say, I am worthy, and you're gonna be worthy. I am growing, so you're going to grow. That level of groundingness with yourself allows you to flow more to the people around you. So in this case, and my, specific point for this conversation, and for these gems that I'm dropping, is to really give yourself, put a title on yourself before you put a title on somebody else. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to experience loyalty with yourself, consistency with yourself, love with yourself, confidence with yourself, before you pour that out into somebody else and expect them to be able to withhold this title that you're giving them, when you should definitely be giving that to yourself. So, and I know that it's easier said than done, but practice makes perfect. This morning, every morning I do a devotion. And sometimes my kids, they'll come in and they'll say, Mommy, my son, he's like, I want to do devotion with you. And I'll definitely record that so that y'all can see my morning routine. But he's like, Mommy, I want to do devotion with you, So I took a card and I said, I put his name because I was, writing down some stuff for this specific topic. And I wrote down my son's name and I said, Caden is. And I said, what do you feel about yourself? I asked him, I said, what do you think about yourself? He said, I'm kind. So I wrote that down. I'm handsome. I wrote that down, and I even added in some things like successful. I am loving. I am smart, and I wrote this down for him. And I said, I want you to post this in your room, and I want you to read it every single day. When you get up, read it. When you go to bed, read it. And I also did it for my daughters as well. So that puts titles on themselves, you know what I mean? And it gives them a chance to withhold those titles and say I am, and believe that, and confidently grow into that, so that they can produce, good intentions with themselves and everybody around them. Because when you build confidence in yourself and you give yourself a title, like my life coaching title, I've given myself that title. So I withhold the empowerment with that name. I hold, so much compassion, so much passion as well, to be able to give out, very, very good intentions and empower others around me. So I want to ask you, what title are you giving yourself that you are withholding yourself before you withhold the title that you're giving to someone else outside of you, to be able to give you those fulfillments and those needs and those wants that you desire into your life. So with that being said, babes, and I've just, I get very, very excited when I'm talking about certain stuff because I have, really worked hard, and I do work hard off the scenes to, produce very, very good wisdom for you guys. I pray and I study. So it's like when I'm talking, I know I'm talking fast sometimes, and I'm like into it, and I'm like, my words are stumbling, and I so apologize about that. And I told myself, I'm like, girl, you're gonna have to calm down, and you're gonna have to really, really work on your deliverance with all of this that you have in you. But I really, really hope that you got a lot out of what I said, and you apply it to your life. And let me know, comment down below, DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is iSparklebabe, and let me know if this has made a difference in your life, and if anything that I have ever said has made a difference in your life. And I definitely want you to title yourself with good intentions, good words. Speak life over to yourself. Give yourself the words, because when you give yourself a word, that is a title. When you label something, that is a title. So withhold that title. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself, because I love you. I wish the best for you. I know you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Give him the title over your life, and watch success follow you. Okay, babe? Well, until next time, sparkle on purpose, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.